Do you have any idea of what is system specification? A System Requirement Specification, or SYRS, is a structured collection of information that embodies the requirements of a system. SRS, or Software Requirement Specification, should match the computer system specification so that the application could run well in your computer. Whenever you purchase software or hardware for your computer, you should first make sure your computer supports the system requirements. These are the necessary specifications your computer must have in order to use the software or hardware. For example, a computer game may require your computer to have Windows 7, a 2 GHz processor, 2 GB of RAM, a 1 GB graphics card, and 500 MB on hard disk space. If your computer does not meet all of these requirements, the game will not run very well or might not run at all. It is just as important to check system requirements for hardware devices. For example, if you buy a printer, the software installation has a specific requirement specification. If your computer system does not meet the SRS of the printer, this means your computer will be unable to recognize the printer. Most hardware and software products have the system requirements printed on the side or bottom of the product packaging. When you are shopping for computer software or hardware, it is a good idea to first find out exactly what your system's specifications are and write them down on a piece of paper. So what are the important information that you have to take note? This includes the operating system, the processor speed, memory, graphics card, hard disk space, and the input and output ports. By recording these specifications from your computer, you will be able to make sure your computer supports the products you are buying. In terms of installation, system specification is a big consideration in order for a computer to run and work properly for the most efficient way it could be. In broad terms, the performance of a computer depends on 4 factors: the speed and architecture of its processor, how much RAM it has, its graphics system, and its internal hard drive speed and capacity. Also of importance to most users will be the specification of its internet connection. Most computer users nowadays, particularly those working with a lot of photographs, music files, or videos, should also think about the most suitable storage devices they will need in order to keep and back up all of their valuable data. Let us go back to the 4 factors that determine the performance of a computer. The central processing unit is the brain of the computer. When buying a computer, you have to consider the processor speed and architecture. The speed of a computer's processor chip is technically known as its clock speed. It is measured in gigahertz, with the fastest modern processors currently running at up to 4.7 gigahertz. However, for most computing tasks, including web browsing, sending emails, word processing, and spreadsheet work, any processor running at 2 GHz remains perfectly sufficient. But for applications such as video editing, 3D graphics work, and for the majority of power users such as playing computer games, higher processor speed is highly required.
Created using Powtoon.